Do you know how tough it is to set this entire screen out? Like 5 minutes of setting this one out. I was prepared like 5 minutes ago, dude. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? A Saturday stream, not a very classic option. Sorry, I think we've got a mobile device vibrating in the office, but hey, hopefully it's not heard on stream. It's me, Sam, on Saturday, 2 hours earlier than usual. Hello, everyone. And with me, we have our favorite moderator, Gary, or Gray. Don't, buy into the info that his name is Gary. It might sound like, okay, that's logical. His nickname is Gray, so he's Gary. Not really. What name is it actually? Who knows? But hey, here we are on the stream dedicated to Mew's new Mystery Faction hero upcoming release on Monday, 16th of March. Can you believe we're that close to the release of the new Mystery Faction hero? It's all been nature, and nature that, eternity this. Now we got a mystery edition coming in, and you know what else we have for you? The secret mission. It's the classic Sam mission. It's my favorite. Monolith of Meron. Meron is my deity of some sort, it looks like, because I always rely on the guy to deliver the gifts. This time, got the classic boxes for you, and for the people who have a realm unlocked, some additional resources for that. Hopefully it will help you out with, building stuff out. I did not yet finish all of my buildings, but, I'm working on it. Don't give me... Cut me some slack. Guys. I have work to do. Moving live streams from one day to another. Okay, so... tonight's stream, we are going to show you guys some exclusive content with the preview of Mew. Some of it you might have seen already on the channels of our official influencer program participants. They already got early access to Mew, so might have experimented with some teams already. You might already know the gist of how the hero works, considering you already got the post regarding her skills. But still, we're gonna run exactly through what skill set Mew brings to the table. It's kind of a unique one. It's based on a debuff that existed in the game for a very long time, but it kind of turns it on its head, turning it into a buff. So we'll discuss that. And for the big giveaway, where we will give out the Absolute Star Mew with the grand prize of an Absolute Star Mew, plus her talisman, plus her Absolute Star first artifact. That's all at the end of the stream, so stick around to participate and maybe get a chance to win. So we're back to the Nightbot giveaway sort of deal, at least for tonight, you know. Who knows what might happen next stream, right? But let's get to the game, I suppose. Let me check. Oh yeah, there it is. I think I'm on the main screen now, and let's get to it. Here we are. It's a bit of a, you know, might look different from what the live version is, because this is a development build, early access sort of thing. Let me read the chat a bit. Let me see how you are guys doing. Wish you a happy recovery. To whom? Who's sick? If someone's sick, I wish you a happy recovery as well. I'm good. The flooding, the everlasting storm kind of passed the office, so we're good. The Dominion is still in danger, in grave threat. You might need to save it with the spring storm season coming up. But hey, that's on you. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to save it in a live version of the game, but hey, personally, not involved. Not involved in the story. Not really. Let's see. You pronounce her name as Mew, by the way. Yeah, it's sort of like a cat meow. Gray was, tormenting me with the idea of getting an edit after the stream ends of every time I say Mew during the stream, and giving me like cat ears on a filter of some sort. Classic Gray, tormenting me like I did something to him. Well, let's actually discuss the season first before we dive into the hero, because we have a big sort of a showcase for you guys, because Mew will come with her unique skills, and this time she will have her relic available straight away from the start of the season, so we'll check out her relic skills as well. And in addition to that, during the stream, we will check out the skills for Leon's relic that also is going to be coming up during the spring storm season. And I'll let you guys know the dates after we check out the season. So, okay, for those of you, a new Mew skin actually in the season pass, let me run through it before we dive into the adventure, because I want to discuss the adventure. It's a really interesting one, not only from the terms of narrative, but from the how the shop was working this time as well. So yeah, this is the new Mew skin. You can get it on the 39th level. So, okay, I'm not gonna spoil the adventure yet. You will need to uncover it for yourself, but I'll give you a sort of a synopsis for it. You might have seen the trailer for Mew and the teaser for Mew, which has Somna in it. If you're wondering what is exactly happening with those teasers, these are companion pieces that serve as a prologue to the actual story of the season. As you might remember, for those of you following the story of Dominion, in the previous season, currently active one with Alvanor, we had a big fire set up in the forest, while Alvanor, Birna, and Maya, and also Thea at the end. Sorry for spoilers if you haven't completed it yet, but you should. Two days left. So, they were fighting off demons, fighting off a threat, but they couldn't, be fast enough to put out a big fire that was covering the entire forest. And then we're like, oh man, we're screwed. This fire is gonna burn down, and then the Dominion is gonna burn down. What we're gonna do? Storm Maiden shows up as some sort of goddess, at least Birna and Maya, referred to her as that, and kind of settles the storm. The storm is over, everyone's happy. Seemingly. You might find out that this storm is a bit of a threat in itself, by itself, and you will participate in the events of the adventure with Mew and Somna by her side to uncover what exactly is happening, and what is this business about the Storm Maiden. Who's that? What is it exactly? What kind of entity is that? But hey, what we're interested in is a very cool thing for this adventure. The Mew's relic that is going to be available with the start of the season on the 16th of March is in the form of hero-specific relic shards, is going to be available in the adventure shop. As you can see, it's complete adventure level 35, so it's the ending of the adventure. Once you complete the adventure in its entirety, this lot is going to be unlocked, and it is going to be available for purchase with the coins, with the special unique coins that you get by defeating the final boss over and over again. You already know the quest line and how it works within the adventure. Usually you only get the talisman this way for the hero by completing the entire quest line for defeating the final boss. But now you can also spend the coins for the Mio's hero-specific relic shards, and which allows you, purchasing for 1 coin 4 hero-specific relic shards here. Basically enough for awakening it and, then maybe upgrading it for your Guild Clash, Universal Relic Shards, or what you're planning to do with it. And don't miss out on this thing, because the Relic for Mio is quite powerful. It's a very big upgrade to her basic skills, which we will check out soon. As you can see, also, we have the unique fragments for the unique artifacts of Mio as well here. Located on different levels of the adventure. Complete it and slowly unlock every lot, and then purchase it if you are planning to upgrade Mio. And I think you should, because I will not dare to say that, I will not dare to make a prediction. I'm not the best combat master in the game to make a bold prediction that she's going to be meta-defying, but I feel she's very powerful in how she behaves, like overall. Oh, I've added the upcoming season music into the playlist. We got lucky, we got it playing. All right, so let's check out what Mio from the Mystery Faction is all about. Let's start off. So she's a support character. We've got hero synergies stated here. We've got these stats. I've got the full upgrade on a development build. As you can see, boom. She's a intelligence skinstone hero, and then her relic is here, as you can see, already upgraded. The unique artifacts, Rainy Season, the first artifact, gives her a magic crit hit chance, which already makes you think about, might run her with some damage dealing mages. The second unique artifact is Storm Maiden Tome, gives her health and magic penetration, pretty good. And the classic Ring of Intelligence. Then, the glyphs, if you're interested, it's the magic attack, health, magic crit hit chance, armor, intelligence. And let me also give you a look at the talisman. It's the intelligence talisman, talisman of Storm, with the armor as the side stat. So this is what we're looking at. The unique items, as you can see, Thunderbell, Lighting Gloves, all that good stuff. Now, let's dive into the skills. But I'll give the chat a bit of a brief look as well. Did mages really need a buff support hero? Well, they got him. They got her because she's pretty powerful. Well, I felt very... With Drain releasing, I've been seeing a lot of teams with like Peach is still there. People are grabbing the talisman for her from the Eternal Frontier. She's a bit more popular now as well. Dante and Octavia are still there, still a threat. Kayla, Aiden, still there. So yeah, we still got physical threats, so, mages got to do something. If you thought, what we're seeing here. So, I've got a notification of some sort. So, mages are powerful. We have, damage-dealing mages that are powerful, but still, they can be shut down pretty easily. They are, a weak bunch. If you push them hard enough, they will fall over before they can cast any dangerous ults. But now, with Mio's abilities, they can stand their ground a bit more longer and give a proper fight to meta-defying physical teams as well. So, the ult for Mio is Lightning Strike. So, blinds enemies and allies and deals damage to enemies. Full description is behind my head, so let me hide my head for a bit. Creates a flash that blinds all allies and enemies on the battlefield for 6 seconds and deals damage to enemies. While affected by any blindness, allies always hit enemies and their attacks cannot be evaded. Mio is always blinded. Actually, yeah, that's a piece of a narrative for Mio as well. She perceives the world a bit differently from other heroes. She is considered blind by the Dominion's health standards, so to say, but she can perceive the world through her magic abilities, through the wind, lightning, and storm she controls. So she still, can easily navigate the entire teams to victory. Don't worry about that, even if the debuff icon is still glowing above her head, even at the start of the battle. So, a little FYI, guys. I need to warn you. As you can see, the description says, creates a flash that blinds all allies and enemies. That's actually incorrect, because she does not blind all enemies with the basic version of Lightning Strike. You will not see this description in the upcoming update, because the devs fixed it. I've just encountered it during my testing, and I was like, this seems wrong, because you will see how Lightning Strike upgrades with the relic. And so actually, Lightning Strike will blind enemies in an area. As you can even see it on the video preview. Octavia does not get blinded there. Boom, as you can see. No icon above her head. So yeah. And a little tidbit additional. The things stated below the text that says deals damage to enemies, while affected by any blindness, allies always hit enemies, blah blah blah. Mio is always blinded. These are permanent. These are passive effects. So these do not require Mio to cast the ult. So once you learn that ability, any blindness put on your allies is going to allow them to always hit enemies. As you know, guys, blindness is a negative status effect, usually negative, that makes you miss all physical damage. Either basic attacks or, if you're not Satora, of course, missing basic attacks or skills that deal physical damage, like Oya's ult, for example. So now, this kind of turns it upside down. Your blindness on the allies is going to allow them to always hit their targets. Despite that, even if they get an enemy blindness status effect, as you can see, it says any. You got blindness, you got Cascade running through your entire team trying to blind you. Man, just add Mew and no debuff out of it. So pretty good. Then, forgot the formula. As you can see, scales from magic attack. Deals some magical damage as well. Don't forget about that. I usually, when we're talking about a support hero, we usually focus on the buffs, and I always forget that, our heroes usually, even if they are supports, they can deal some damage as well. So, some magical damage coming your way, dear enemies, once we cast that ult. The second ability, Veil of Insight. Leaning more into the blindness status effect. So, this is gonna blind the ally in front of Mew for 5 seconds. So, intentional blinding. Any blindness affecting allies increases their magical crit hit chance. So, once you unlock Veil of Insight, this is a passive effect. So, any blindness effect, even from the ult, is gonna increase their magical crit hit chance by the stated value. Scales with the magic attack of Mew as well. Sounds nuts, considering magical crit hit is a lot more dangerous than physical crit, at least in terms of numbers, right? We got twofold increase for the physical attack crits, and we got 2.5 increase for the magical crit hit. Pretty powerful stuff. So yeah. Next skill is Blind Fury. No Lars involved in the video preview, as you can see, because this is a skill that deals magic damage to the central enemy and surrounding enemies. And this allows your allies, all blinded enemies, to take increased damage, once the blindness is on them. So this is a sort of a ability you can usually see in the support skill kit. They always have like 3 buffs and then something to deal damage, maybe like Lian, right? This one is no exception, so some magical damage, pretty good. It's pure like magical attack, as you can see, no percentages there with the bonus. And the magical damage to blinded enemies, the increased damage. Oh wait, that's not a buff. That's the blinded enemies take increased damage from Blind Fury. Sorry about that. That might have seemed a bit too overpowered, as I can see. But yeah, it's just a damage dealing ability. It's pretty good. Deals magical damage, considering we've got magical crit hit chance from the, artifact. Pretty powerful stuff. Then, the last ability, Gift of the Storm. Each time Mew or her allies land a critical hit, their magic penetration is increased for 5 seconds. The skill triggers once every 5 seconds. This is beautiful. As you can see, it says each time Mew or her allies land a critical hit. It doesn't really matter what kind of critical hit you deal, this will. Either a physical crit or magic crit, this will increase magic penetration. But guess who's getting the most out of this skill? Of course, magic damage dealing allies. So consider packing Mew with mages. It might seem that she's gonna be very good with like Oya and like Yasmin teams, other heroes that deal maybe physical crits. But I think to get the most out of the package Mew provides with her skills, grab some magic damage. It's the first thought that comes to your mind, especially when you're just, doing the initial testing. Let's see. Let me read the chat a bit before we go to the relic, because we got 4 more skills to explain. But I'm excited to show you guys how she performs in trainings. Lumira hasn't released on Alliance at all yet. No, we actually have Lumira. She was released in December, in the last season of 2025. We already actually have Umbra. So, all Summoner Titans. Check out Umbra, check out Lumira. What's the stat of her season pass skin? Oh, thank you, David, actually. Let me show it to you. It's health. It's the health from the astral skin. Let me actually put her into the astral skin so we will see the new skin from the, season pass during our trainings. Can she buff Judge's magic attack? You mean magic damage from his abilities? Yeah, of course. She's also gonna buff magic damage that comes from Satori's basic attacks. So that's why he's stated as suggested ally, suggested combination for use with Mew. I also recommend Kai, but I'll recommend Kai as well with Leon, especially considering her new relic, but I'll explain that in a bit. And okay, let's dive into the relic abilities, because otherwise we aren't going to have any time to do the trainings. Blinding Stormcloud. So, every 10 seconds, as usual, the first ability for the relic is the relic activated ability once in a couple of seconds. Here we have every 10 seconds, it's going to blind the nearest non-blinded enemy. So, sort of like an ability that blinds your allies, but concentrated on one foe. For 6 seconds, the front, the vanguard of the entire squad is going to be blinded. And if all enemies are already blinded at this point of the cast, the central enemy takes damage. And the magical damage is stated here through the formula of 150 magic attack of Mew. Pretty good. Just a good increase to blind more allies and then kind of deal damage to them if you are already maybe using an ult. Now, this one. Lightning Strike upgrade from the relic. Blindness now affects the entire battlefield. So, before you get to the second skill of the relic, it's gonna affect a bit of an area. I think it's like central front from my experience. I can state it from game design perspective, but I think it doesn't really affect enemies that are a bit too to the back. Maybe some control heroes, support heroes who are hiding there, maybe like Aiden, Octavia. But now, with this thing, blindness is going to be affecting the entire battlefield from the ult, which makes, I think, this skill is the most useful of the bunch. It's absolute madness. Now, Veil of Insight is also going to be upgraded as the third skill of Relic allows you to see. So, magical crit hits from blinded allies now deal more damage. So, we are basically, increasing magic penetration. We are increasing their magical crit hit chance, and then we just allow them to deal even more damage from the magical crit hit while they're blinded. Might sound overpowered. I saw someone in the chat saying, sounds a bit overpowered, Sam. How are we gonna handle that? I'll let you know. The duration of all blindness effects is the fourth skill, is increased by 3 seconds. This is just a good old-fashioned upgrade for the duration of the blindness effects. Effects for the allies, for the foes as well. You get some good benefits from both sides. Now, we're looking at this, and we're like, oh man, how do I face a Mew team? I see a Mew on the enemy team. How do I destroy that defense? Guys, the key, the devil is in the details. While affected by any blindness, allies always hit enemies. You know? Any blindness affecting allies increases their magical crit hit chance. You know what I'm trying to suggest? Bring Mew, right? You've got a Mew on the enemy team. You've got a Mew on your team. Now, blindness is not really a debuff. It's just a buff for everyone. And now, the only thing you gotta do is overpower them with damage. So, don't worry about the blindness, making you miss attacks. If you bring your own Mew, any blindness is good. Don't quote me on that. Any blindness is good, So, a pretty simple answer to Mew, but will require you to upgrade Mew as well. So that's why I think she will be, you might see her a lot. People will use her either to counter her on the enemy team, or use her because they want to upgrade their magic damage dealers. So, what I suggest, in terms of her allies, what you can try with her teams is, of course, bring our lovely Lady Electra von Grave, because she deals magic damage with the relic after the ult. She increases allies' magic attack. She does a lot of good stuff. And don't forget about the artifact toughness. She will stand her ground easily and will actually do some damage as well due to how Mew's abilities operate. And then our favorite guy, Satori, the man, the myth, the legend. We got him reworked in the beginning of 2025, and this guy, even without a relic, is still an absolutely insane magic attack user. He deals magic damage with basic attacks, casts an insane ult that deals so much damage that if you somehow affect him with magical crit hit chance, he's gonna blow every team out of the water. You just gonna sit there, hope. The only thing you gotta do is make him survive. Mew, Satori, and that's something to protect the guys. That's it. All you have to do. And the other options that are less maybe obvious, you saw Lars on the previews of the skills. I think he's okay, but not my favorite pick. I'd suggest Kai, maybe, the reworked Kai, because his damage with Relic, especially, is pretty good as well. Considering the Living Bomb effect as well. A lot of magic damage here. And yeah, also we got a magic attack artifact. So this is it. And for the healer actually, don't aim for Aiden, I think, because it's just magic defense from the artifact. It's good for some healing, but might run Birna. Don't forget she's pretty powerful for mages as well. Magic penetration from the first artifact, which is quite good for a team with Mew. Whew. All right, that's Mew done. Now we have to check out Leon's relic. All right, let me tell you guys the dates. So, as I said, Mew and the Spring Storm season is releasing on the 16th of March. The relic is going to be available in the adventure shop day 1, so grab it from there once you complete the adventure and gain enough coins for the purchase. You are not going to regret it, especially if you get to the second skill. Oof, then it's beautiful. Don't forget, if you actually want more hero-specific relic shards, the relic pass is not going to be disappearing completely from the season. For those of you who might be lagging behind, right, or maybe you just joined a bit later during the season, fear not. The relic pass for Mew is going to be available during the last week of the season, so from the 6th of April. Yeah. Let's see. Sam is speedrunning info. Yeah, hopefully it's understandable enough because we already have an hour in, and I only just finished explaining Mew, kind of, sort of. You still need to probably test her, but I do recommend her grabbing her and upgrading her as soon as you can, because she will probably appear in like Iris teams easily, or like Folio teams, Satori teams. just be ready for her. Be ready to counter Mew with another Mew. All right. Now, for the Leon's Relic. The Leon's Relic is going to be available through the Relic Pass, the classic one. This one is going to be starting on the 23rd of March. So I think that's the second week of the season. Yeah. All right, let's get to her Relic. For those not familiar with Leon, not going to go through her skills, but I'm just going to sum her up. She's a hero that uses the charm effect. The charm effect does not allow, enemies to attack anyone until they are damaged by someone other than Leon. It's a pretty good control effect, and she is pretty meta in defense teams that require enemies sometimes to be, stuttering, stopping like mages in their tracks. Pretty good. With the Relic, she also gets a lot better. So, Enthrall, the first Relic skill for Leon. Periodically charms central enemies, several of them. Already charmed enemies take pure damage while the others fall asleep. So it's going to be happening every 14 seconds, and already charmed enemies going to be taking pure damage while others fall asleep for 4 seconds. And the pure damage formula is 40% magic attack. Enchantment. This one I'm excited for. It seems the combat designers decided to make every second skill of each relic completely insane, because this one changes the entire game if you play with Leon. Charmed enemies now have a 50% chance not to wake up when attacked. So, usually that's what was stopping the charm effect. That's what was stopping your ability to slow down the enemy pace. Now, you have a 50% chance not to wake up when attacked, not to wake them up when attacked. But to make it not overpowered, each time this skill triggers, this chance is going to be decreased by 10%. So, if the enemy is not awakened, he has a better chance to awaken from the second attack that's coming his way. As you can see on the video preview, Lars awakens the mage in the back, I think from his first attack. Yeah, and then these two guys awaken as well. So 2 damage instances awaken them, but hey, just knowing that you have a chance, you have a random chance to prolong the charm effect and allow your heroes to completely get away scot-free with using skills and attacks. Oof, wonderful. Wandering Lights is the damage-dealing abilities of Leon, and it also gets upgraded. It actually turns the damage from Wandering Lights into pure damage. Not, blockable by magic defense, not blocked by armor, and it actually increases it a bit, with the formula above my head, 40% magic attack plus a bonus. And then, final one, Heartbreak. When charmed enemies are attacked, Leon deals additional pure damage to them. So, we got tons of enemies with the first skills, being charmed a lot more often than usual. So, we are looking at a pretty guaranteed, fully charmed enemy team, usually, with the Relic Top Leon on the field. So what this means, if you aim for AoE damage dealing abilities, not like Zisha, but like Lars, Kai, Leon is gonna deal a lot of pure damage for every instant of damage to these charmed enemies, which allowed me to create a meme, an absolute meme of a team, but it somehow works. I'm gonna show it to you in the trainings, but let's proceed to the trainings. It's exactly a half an hour in. We are done explaining the abilities. So, to wrap it all up, Mew with the Relic, first day of the season. Then this Relic Pass, for those of you who might have not completed the adventure yet, from the 6th of April, last week of the season. Leon gets the Relic on the second week of the season, from the 23rd of March. That's it. Let's get to the trainings. I'm excited. Let's get to it. Ba-boom. All right, I've prepared some defense teams. Let me read the chat for a bit. Relic shards are really hard to earn. With the hero-specific relic shards, if you're talking about the hero-specific ones, do aim for guild versus rewards. I've gained a lot of them, and this allowed me to actually awaken my Folio's relic on the live servers. Imagine that. Pretty good. If you're aiming for universal relic shards, I do recommend getting to, what's the last league? Diamond League in Guild Clash. We are getting battered there with my guild, but hey, we're still staying there relatively, we're still staying there mostly. We just get like, 2 stars reduced. We get the last place 1 week, then next week we get 1 star, and we kind of barely are hanging in there. So we got enough universal relic shards to upgrade stuff. All right. Give me you, Sam. Patience. Patience. Let's see. Any plans for an honor season? Oh, an honor faction man here. I think, like, we will probably see a new hero get added to a faction, because the devs are still aiming for a balanced release of heroes. I mean, in terms of which faction gets what hero. Like, we had Maya leave the mystery faction last year, so we had, already suspected that we're going to get someone new, a new face to the mystery faction added there. Eternity already got an upgrade in the form of Drain. I think Honor will receive some new hero somewhere down the line, and I will be there on the live stream probably to discuss it. Let's see. Judge Relic when? Ooh, I can't wait as well. That's the feedback I'll be glad to give to the devs, because I do wait when the Progress faction starts getting relics. We were discussing it with Gray just, I think a couple of days ago. All right. Nature gets too many heroes now. I think it's going to be... I think with Lionel, after the Lionel release, I think Nature will probably slow down. I think the devs do realize that we had a couple of Nature heroes, that were already added. So we need to stop on the Nature. We need to hit the brakes on the Nature faction for some time. So I think they know that. I think that we got enough within the Nature faction now. Okay, right. So let's start with the classic folio pack from the defense. Let me show you Mew in battle. I was talking a bit too long with the chat here. Just glad to see you all here, guys. And okay, grab Electra. Let's grab Satori, as I was promising to you. Birna for the heals. And well, usually the 5th pick is kind of up to you, because what we're seeing now is, we got a Kayla team. I think we will be able to handle Folio easily, but we got a Kayla, a dangerous threat. So, even despite the fact that Somna isn't really reliant on magic damage, I think she's physical based, right? We will still use her as a control tool just to fight Kayla off and allow our mages enough time, sorry about that, to handle the opposing forces. So let's try that. A battle like this. We need the Satori relic. He's pretty powerful right now. You want to see him even more powerful? I actually want to see him more powerful. Alright, let's see. Satori casts his first ult. Electra doing some magic damage and other damage consumption. Protects us from Folio. We already finished Kayla off with her brother as well. Thank you, Somna. So yeah, as you can see, pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Let me run an extend on this. Let's grab a Somna, Mew, then Birna for the first artifact bonus. Then we'll grab, where are you? Satori, my man, and Electra. Battle extend. Boom. Yeah. So, do consider the fact that my heroes are fully maxed on development build. So this is showing you the team's maximum potential. So it's pretty good behavior from maximum potential, right? Pretty powerful results there. And what do we got? What do we got? Maybe tech with Folio, right? Let's try that. Because Progress faction is pretty tough to handle on defense usually. And we grab Mew. We grab ourselves Birna. We still grab Satori. And this time, I will add Anoya for the shields. And I think... Oh, we don't have a tank yet. Electra. Boom. Like this. Let's face this. When is the giveaway? Somewhere around an hour in of the stream. So let's see this. I think I'm too relic up, but hey, even with the power of relics, a good defense team can kind of fend off the relics, but not in this case. Oh yeah, you know, getting some healing. A lot of consumed damage from Electra. Shout out to Electra von Grave as well. So an X10 for that specific build. Oh, well, maybe let's even try putting another mage there. Maybe like an Iris. I think I'm not playing fairly because Iris also has a relic. Maybe like, maybe let's try Lars, because I do think that we're gonna be too powerful once I add like Satori, right? Is it good enough for Lars? I forgot someone. Birna, right? Boom. Let's see it battle extend. Lars, can you do something? Okay. I'll actually see the replay on that. Didn't Sam say it's a half an hour stream? Nah, I just usually mean we have segments that are traditionally somewhere around half an hour each one. So half an hour for the explanations, half an hour for the trainings, and then we kind of give half an hour for the giveaway, but it's, you know, until every gift is given away. Pretty good with Lars. Pretty good. Okay, now, what do we have here? A drain pack. I saw this one on the defense. Was pretty scary looking, but I think with Mew, actually, can I run Leon with Relic with Mew as well? Can I run her? I think the answer is yes. I just need some magic damage. I just need some good magic damage and Electra. It's a very basic recipe, right? I think it's a powerful recipe just going off the skills alone. So I do have hope that it's gonna. Oh, actually not the best thing here. Oh, I actually know what's the problem here. The problem here might be, let's see the defeat. I think I have an idea of how to make this better. Funnily enough, I think Leon is the wrong control option here. I think considering the dodge, we might need a Polaris here. I think that might increase the effectiveness of Mew here. But don't worry, Leon's Relic, is pretty good as well. Oh wait, I thought I was looking at a replay where we lost, right? Did I click the wrong replay? I saw our heroes celebrating. What's happening? What's happening? Is this a loss? Okay, I think that looks like a win to me. Not sure what's going on with the development build. Okay. Strange. Might be something wrong with the replay on the development build specifically. But actually, just for the sake of it, let me actually add Polaris there for the prevention of the dodges. Boom. And Birna. Boom. And that should be better. Yeah, that's a lot better. I usually rely on Polaris for Octavia Dante packs, and that served me well, and it serves me well with a Mew damage dealing pack as well, magic damage dealing. So now, for Leon's Relic, I've cooked up an insane team, guys, and I'm gonna show it to you. You might not believe your eyes when you see it, but let me show it. Okay, this is a Folio Leon, a defense pack, already relicked up as well, so it's going to be a bit of a fair fight, a Leon against a Leon. But my team with Leon is not actually going to use Mew. It's going to use Leon, then it's going to use... Let me look up my pack. I don't want to make a mistake here and look like a fool here. Then I'm going with Electra, I'm going with Satori here, I'm going with... Wait, I'm not going with Satori. I'm going with Kai, right? Then I'm going with Polaris. boom, like this. And Birna for the heals. So, okay, what's my motivation behind this little pack here? You already saw that Lian is now with her full relic. She's able to deal pure damage for every instance of damage on the charmed enemy. My idea is get yourself a magic damage dealer that uses skills that go through the entire team, damaging every single enemy to increase the damage with pure damage from Lian every time he casts something. This is going to apply to the living bomb as well if the living bomb goes off once some enemies are charmed. So let me show it to you. And Kai is not a popular pick, but you guys are wrong for not picking him. I was hyping the guy up once he got reworked. I was hyping the guy up, and you didn't believe me, people. Now, with the relic top Lian, he's gonna shine. As you can see there, the shields kind of protect him currently, but it's not gonna last a while. We're gonna cut through. As you can see, the living bomb is already ticking up off their heads. Slowly but surely, we're chipping away at them. Oh wait, are we gonna lose? Wait, this team was perfect. Great, back me up. You saw this team perform better. What is going on? What do you mean? Kai, please win. You cannot. After me hyping you up, Kai, you cannot lose just like this. I saw better results during the battle extents before the stream. What is happening? No, this is a setup. This is a setup. This was working before. Wait, what is going on? Let me see. Am I doomed? Am I cursed? What's this? Battle extent. Okay, we were unlucky. I saw pure like 10 to zeros when I was preparing for the stream, and I was like, oh man, insane, an absolutely insane team. Wow, can you imagine Kai in a team performing very well? But he actually performs pretty well. Let me actually press X4, but please be wary of a lot of particle effects here. As you can see, the damage goes kind of through the entire team. We saw like a lot of enemies fall over at the same time. That was the logic behind this team composition. You can kind of put Lars in it, because Lars also like damages a lot of enemies with his attacks simultaneously. But Kai, I think, due to the fact he has a relic and the living bomb effect, he's a better pick here for these purposes at least. And let me show you on the Somna pack here the performance of this team as well. Birna, then we got Lian with the relic, then we got Electra von Grave, and then we got. Can I play someone else here? Nah, I think Polaris is good enough. Oh no, not Nebula. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Nebula. You're gonna have to stay on the benches for a bit. Boom! 10-0, people. 10-0. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's performance. Now that's Chaos Faction performance. Boom. All right. I think that's about it for my, battles that I wanted to show you. Lian is pretty fun. Lian with her relic is now even more meta than she was before. Try her out. Try her pure damage. Consider the fact that she now deals pure damage with her third skill with the relic, so she might not benefit from an increase of magical damage, but hey, pure damage is also really beneficial, considering it's very tough to protect yourself from. Now, let me dive into the chat and see some requests for the team you guys want to see either in defense or in attack. Let me create something. While we have this wonderful maximized dev build, let's try some battles you guys want to see. Show us Mio versus Mio. Oh yeah, let's check out a full mirror battle of the team I was using there. Let's grab ourselves Mew. Let's grab ourselves Electra here. Berna. And then we are grabbing ourselves... I forgot who I was using. Oh, man. I was using... Wait. Electra, Satori, Mew, Berna. Electra, Satori, Mew, Berna. Well, maybe let's run with a Polaris. Why not? Let's try that. So, this is going to be a mirror match. Let me try that. Polaris. Then we grab ourselves Satori. We grab ourselves a Mew. We grab ourselves Electra and Berna. And let's see. Who performs better in defense? Oh, actually, never mind the visual effect that the power is less than it is in attack. It's a visual bug. It's in actuality, everyone is equally powered. Don't worry about that. Well, the attacking team seems more powerful, but there are cases where Mew prevents the team from winning. If these replays are not lying to me, and we'll probably see the defeat here. Let me check that out. A lot of effects. These bears, their masks overlapping. I'm blind here with these visual effects. Satori as well. This is a win for the attacking team. What's going on with the replays, dude? What's going on? Okay. It seems we got an unreliable narrator in the replay section. I think these battles, still, the statistics should be right. I think it's just something with the replays. Maybe this one? What's going on? Please try Iris, Somna, Jet, Mew, and Astaroth. Okay, let's try that. Is that on defense, Jelly, or is that in attack? Usually, it's tough for me to get just from the pack whether you want to see it in attack or in defense. So if you add a team into the chat, if you throw a message in, please indicate what type of defense or attack you want to see. Like either attack or defense. Oh, see, Eclipsing Jelly says attack. Okay, let's try that. Let's attack something. Let's attack something here. Maybe a drain pack. Let's attack that. Okay. We got Iris. We've got Somna. Okay. And then we got Mew with Jet. An interesting choice. Jet, where are you, man? I forgot where he is. I think he's in progress. Right. Never use Jet. I'm sorry, Jet. I think I just don't like the way he looks. Man, this grimace. Just look at him. He's a menace. Battle extend. And then I'll check out the replay. And it's... not that powerful. Do we think Jet is to blame here? Let me see the defeat from this. If it's a defeat, of course. It's a defeat. It is. It is. Okay. Destroyed pretty quickly, but there is a win here. Let me check out the win as well. Interested in how this is going to look like. Some people are asking what are the skins here on some of my heroes. These are, I think, the skins from like rewards in a couple of first seasons of Arena when we updated the Arena. I think these are purely cosmetic skins without the stats. Oh, okay, okay. So I think can we fix this? Let me remove Jet from this. Astaroth, Iris, Somna, Mew, and then someone else. Boom, boom, boom. I forgot someone. Astaroth. Boom. Let's maybe throw in... We don't need another magic damage dealer, I think, if we don't want to be too aggressive. Some control, maybe. Maybe a Leon? Don't want to be picking Polaris all the time. Let's see. Okay, that was a wrong pick. Maybe if I add a Polaris, maybe some things will change. I still think that may be because Somna does not synergize here very well. But or Astaroth is a bit of a weak tank, purely giving, you know, armor bonus from the artifact. But let's see. I think Polaris might turn the tides a bit. Yeah, okay. Stabilized a bit. Stabilized the results. Sam, you put Iris versus Octavia. There are no chances. Gray, I know what I'm doing. 6-4. I got this. Use Octavia to counter Iris, not Jet. Oh, Electra, Birna, Iris, Tempest, and Mew as defense team. Says, Chiron Jeev. Alright, let's create that. A defense team pick. Let's see. Electra, Birna, Tempest, Iris, Mew. Tempest, where are you, boy? At the end of the Eternity line. And Mew, our wonderful new hero. Okay, this is from Chiron Jeev. Boom, like this. Let's see. We've got an Iris. I can place Octavia here if we want to win, but hey, let's try something. Maybe something. Oh, let's try my team with Leon and Kai, just for the fun of it. Like this. And maybe change something up here. Now let's add a Polaris, a classic. Battle extend, and then off to see the replay. We got one win. Clutched it. Consider it the only win. Consider it the only win that mattered. The only match that mattered. Because Kai stays winning. Keeps winning. The guy is just, you know, can't be stopped. Defeating Iris. Exclusive footage of Kai destroying everyone. Not really. What do you mean? This is not a win. You're lying to me. It was false hope given to me by a replay. They're bullying me. These replays are bullying me, dude. How does Zhu do it against Mew? I think it's gonna be tough for him if he's blinded. Because Zhu, despite the fact that he's targeting the backline, might have troubles with the blindness status effect. Let's actually try something, right? Maybe something nature-oriented. Here. Let's maybe do something... something like this. I think that's overkill in terms of healing, but hey. Maybe place a drain just for some damage and sort of a semi-tanking. Let's try that. Just call it an experimental Zhu pack. He's even wearing the Dr. Frankenstein outfit. So let me see. I'll grab myself a Story, grab myself an Electra, Birna as well. We got some relics on their side as well. They're good. I want to protect from Kayla though. Let's see. I think Zhu is not gonna. Oh, actually, some good stuff here. So Zhu is still a bit of a dangerous threat here. I suppose if I add a Mew on the defense as well, like maybe replace Aiden because he's a bit redundant with Birna there. Maybe that's gonna allow Zhu to successfully protect from Mew as well. Hopefully, I will not see a defeat here. I think I'm gonna see a defeat here. I think something wonky is going on with the replays. Sorry, guys. I see you, Nerd Sam. I see you. Yeah, it's a defeat. I think it's lying to me. All right, I think we need to run to the giveaway. I'll just run a couple of more packs. I see already one pack from Nerd Sam, our regular viewer. Glad to see you here. It would be like this: Dantavia, Aurora, Yasmin, and Mew. Ooh. Oh, want to amplify Aurora with some magic damage, huh? Let's try that. Is that on defense though? That doesn't seem too hot on like defense. Let me try. Maybe tech with folio here? No, not really. Maybe folio plus Leon. I'll try to attack that. Let's see. Dantavia. Dante. I've lost you, man. Here you are. Then Aurora from the nature team. There you are. Then we got Yasmin with the relic as well. And Mew. Let's try that. So this is kind of a magic damage less, if you don't count Aurora. Magic damage less team. It's more of a crit team. So let's see if it's good enough. And I'll see one of the replays and hopefully it's going to be correct. Ooh, okay. Okay. A pretty good result despite the pretty powerful team on the defense. Let's see that. Gray is dissing me. Gray is like, oh man, can't wait for Sam to start the giveaway. Let him find out how Hero Wars work. Rude. I'm not calling you Gary, right? Throughout the stream. Why are you so rude? Alright, let's grab a last pack. Ooh, nice. It's pretty funny seeing how close to the edge of the map the attacking team was, but hey, pretty good. Last pack, I'm grabbing a random one. Whichever I'll lay my eyes on. Chaos Team. Peach, Astaroth, Lars, Krista, and Aiden. Ah, okay. So for the defense, I suppose. Or maybe we want to attack Mew with that. Let's try to attacking Mew with that. We got a mirror pack here, right? Yeah. Let's try that. With Peach. Let's go. Then add Peach during the stream. Can't walk away from the stream without adding a Peach to at least one of the teams, right? Asteroid, Lars, Krista, and Aiden. Lars, Krista. Magic damage duo. Let's see. No relics though. I think we're screwed. We gotta win. We gotta win there. Let me see the information first. It should not lie to me. Okay, okay. Hopefully the replay works. I really want to see that win. Please, the development build. Do not start goofing off as well with this one. I want to see the win here. I think it's not a win. I think this is not a win. But who knows? Maybe it is. No, it's not. We will not see the actual replay. I know the information, the log of the battle, should be correct, and the replay is kind of usually the one to blame here for the inconsistency. But hey, at least we got one win. We didn't see it, but I do confirm it should exist. It should have worked. The servers do not lie when they say 1 win out of 10 matches. All right, let's get to the giveaway, people. But before we go, I actually want to show you guys something. The combat designers want me to tell you guys that with the next version of the game that's going to be available for the download and updates through the app stores, you will get a quality of life update to your talismans. Now you will be able to see both stats for each talisman, allowing you to get a glimpse at what talisman does what in terms of stat increases, even if you didn't purchase it, just by pointing your finger on it. At it, sorry. You will see the stats, both stats. So you do not need to spend some time searching on the web, searching for the video, or maybe upgrading until you get the second stat. Now it's gonna show up with the next version. Boom, just like this. And now let me set up the giveaway. Gray, I'm sorry. I think you're gonna get buried as usual. under the text. Let me prepare the chat moderation here. Boom, like this. Now, giveaways. Set up the screen for you guys to see. Let's get here. Okay. The word is Mew, people. Let's go. So, for those of you who don't know how this works, enter an exclamation mark Mew into the chat. And you are gonna enter the list of participants for this giveaway to get your Absolute Star Mew. And if you're lucky, the 10th winner wins the grand prize. That includes Absolute Star Mew, her talisman. You won't need to complete her questline in the adventure to get it. You won't need to defeat the final boss a lot of times. And you'll also get an Absolute Star first artifact for the magical crit hit chance, which is essential for the character, as we saw in the trainings. Now, I'll allow you guys to enter the giveaway. We usually stop once we hit like half of viewership, but considering we're on Saturday, I think we'll collect a bit more people, because this is not usually our regular programming time, right? Actually, you do not need to enter it more than once, because it does nothing for your chances. It just, you kind of repeat the entry command. It only affects the entry and nothing else. So entering one meal. If you want to continue chatting with the guys in the chat, if you want to continue chatting with Gary here, then please do not enter meal more than once. Once I press choose a winner, for those unfamiliar, we will see the YouTube nickname for the winner. And once we see that, we will wait a minute and a half for them to show up in the chat, write something, so we know that they are not away from their device. And then we receive their ID that I will use to send the prizes with the start of the season. So basically on Monday, on the 16th of March, the Spring Storm season is going to be coming into the game. So be ready for it. Complete all your roles of this like wonderful adventure prize wheel. I've spent the last unique coins from the boss on that prize wheel, and I actually got an Isaac talisman not long before the stream. I've got that new Isaac talisman that looks like a video game console, a portable, sorry. I was pretty excited. I think during the previous adventure with the old heroes, like the Christmas one, I received the talisman for Phobos. I don't use Phobos, but hey, getting a talisman is sweet. Don't need to like spend any Eternal Frontier coins on that. Pretty good. All right, I think that's enough entries. I think that's almost every viewer here. If someone is asleep, not my problem, guys, not my problem. You'll miss out. I'm opening my notes and I am ready to give you guys some place on my screen. And the first winner is Serivok K888. 888. Yes, 3 8s. Serivok, please let us know if you're here in the chat. Let us know by saying hello or saying something else. Maybe saying hello. Maybe 2 hellos. 1 hello. 1 hello is good enough as well. Now, with the hello being in the chat, we know that you are here with us. So send in your in-game ID and I will use it to send the gifts to you. The Absolute Star meal with the start of the season on Monday. Also, I usually send out the prizes not with the start of the in-game day, because time zones exist. So let me wake up. Once I hit the office, I'm fully focused on sending the prizes. Don't worry. If it doesn't appear straight away, that just means Sam is slipping in. You can contact my manager. Tell the team that Sam is, trying to not work as much as possible. And they're going to be like, we should dedicate this job to Gary then. Let him send the prizes. Thank you, Serivok. The second winner is Dima Franco. Dima Franco, if you are here with us, please let us know by saying hello in chat. His manager is me. Great wishes He was my manager, man. He's just great. He's just a cool guy who handles the stuff on our official servers and in our community pages. Nothing too cool, right? Hello, Dima. Glad to see you here, ready to claim your prize with an in-game ID of your account. Boom, the ID is pretty swift. Thank you so much. Let me add you to the list. And then the third winner is Mich Mark, or Mitch Mark. Who knows? Mitch Mark, if you are here, please say hello in the chat. I see a message saying Wind Titans? No news about Wind Titans. I wish. Oh, the new season music is playing. You might have heard a snippet of it, I think in the teaser, the vertical one. Here, hey, we got Mitch Monk here. I love this music. I love the fact that we are getting very cool music the couple of past seasons. I really enjoyed the Drain's music. I really enjoyed Alvanor's tribal junglish music sort of thing. Very cool. Thank you, Mitch Mark, for the ID. I'm adding it to my list here. And now let's proceed to the fourth winner. And congratulations to our 3 current winners. What do I win again? You win an absolute star Mew. So you do not need to spend any currency for purchasing her soul stones. Just get her absolute start right off the bat. You can focus on getting her items. You can focus on getting her other stuff. So just a lot of burden off your shoulders. We got Andre 28. Andre. Okay, Andre. We got it, man. Andre, please say hello. A really cool nickname. Andre, please. Maybe that's a trio of Andres, right? Like 3 kids in a trench coat approaching a cinema, trying to watch a horror movie. And they're like, yeah, we're adults. And that's not an adult, that's 3 Andres in a trench coat. Hello, Andre, glad to see you're here. Boom, the IDs are coming in fast. I think we're going to be record timing it in terms of giveaways here. Thank you so much, Andre, and congratulations again. Oli Elm is our 5th winner. Please let us know if you're in the chat. Hello. Man, you guys are quick this time. I think we should broadcast on Saturdays if we're aiming for a world record in terms of giveaway speeds. That just comes in quick. Just like that. I don't even, get to blink. Boom, the ID is already here. Insane. Insanity. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Oli Elm, once again. And then we get to our next winner, which is the 6th one. Sofa King. Hello. Like Slow King from Pokemon, but, Someone enjoying the sofa. Ruling over the sofa. Please, Lo, let us know if you're in the chat. By saying hello. Maybe you'll need to get from the sofa, get up from it, but for just a second. Just leave a hello, leave the ID, get back to the sofa, easily. Sam, stop, don't. What do you mean? What do you mean, don't? Hello, with the wave emoji, cute. Someone recognizes the winner. Says they're on the guild from their server. Pretty cool. Saturday will be better than during the week. Feedback received. We might think on that, but hey, not promising anything. But if a stream is gonna happen for some reason on Saturday, I'm gonna let you guys know in advance. How many winner spots? 10. As per tradition. Saturday is during the week, though. All days are during weeks. But now it's my time to say, Gray, no, don't. What is this? Thank you so much, Sofa King. Let me re-roll. Saba Bundy is our 7th winner. P2U. Saba Bundy, please let us know if you're here. If you're not on a sofa. Can we have gift for the entire team? Don't forget to complete Chapter 2, Mission 7, Monument of Meron, or Monolith of Meron. There is a monument, and it's a monolith. Chapter 2, Mission 7. Grab it. It's on the house. From me to you. Available until 17th of March. Don't forget to grab it. You're gonna regret it. If you don't, right? Extremely hard to win giveaways. Well, there's a lot of people participating, so picking at random from a big number of people, 700 of you guys, we might start, like, you know, imagine a stream where I'm like launching it on a Monday at 6 o'clock, and there's like 2 people in the chat, and they're like, oh, what's going on? Then you might win. But hey, because we got a lot of players, we got a lot of fans of Hero Wars Alliance here, it's tougher to win for sure. But hey, hope for the best. Hope for the best. You might see your name here popping up any second, like right now. The 8th winner is Holger Lubin. Holger, please let us know if you're in the chat by throwing a hello. Think you deleted his ID. Don't worry, don't worry. Even if it disappears from the chat, Nightbot catches it. Hello, hello. Now, we've got a couple of seconds of silence before the ID comes in, and there it is. I was just relaxing, listening to the music, and the ID is already here. Thank you, Holger. Congratulations once again on the win. 9th winner is Monica Zemla, right? This is an L. Either my eyes are wrong, or I see like a sort of a something similar. Like it's a T, like it's Zemta. It's either Monica Zemta or Monica Zemla. Either way, please let us know if you're in the chat. As you can actually see, a little fun fact for you, I was trying to color code, right? We've got a cool little interface for this live stream with some cool flowers. You might see, you know, at the top of the window where Monica just said hello. These flowers will play a big role in the plot of Miu and her adventure. So keep an eye on that. And I was trying to color code. I just got this hoodie here. Red, sort of reddish. Like ketchup you left on your plate and forgot to wash it. And it stayed there until the morning. And you're like waking up and you're like, oh man, I forgot to wash the dishes. Load the dishwasher if you have one. And you're like, I'm kind of late to work. So you forget about that ketchup. And then by the evening, it's kind of this color. All right. We've got an ID from Monica. Sorry, Monica, to kind of dampen your win with a story about a dried up ketchup. But hey, congratulations once again. And now, our final winner is going to receive the grand prize. People sometimes ask me, what's the prize, Sam? What's my prize? Because I kind of forgot about it. Or either, you know, I wasn't present during the initial section of the stream. The grand prize is Absolute Star Miu plus her talisman, free of charge, and Absolute Star First Artifact, the umbrella. Now, who's the grand prize winner? M. Bilal 789. I'm not gonna do any jokes about, you know, about why is 9, you know, why is everyone scared of 7? 789. Get it, all right? Okay, I'm not gonna anger Gray. I think he's gonna catch me after I finish the stream and, I don't know, finish me off for these jokes. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be dead serious. And Bilal, let's get to that ID. Let's see that ID. And congratulations again on your win. the grand prize winner. We're serious. We got the idea. Thank you so much for cooperation, and congratulations once again. We got all prizes. The giveaway is done. Thank you so much, people, for joining me this time, checking out Mew, checking out Leon's Relic, checking out the content of the new season. A quick recap with the secret mission above my head. For those of you who might have joined in late, I'll give you a quick recap of what you might find if you want to watch the entire replay of the stream, or if you just want to catch the essential information that I was talking about regarding the stream, regarding the season, sorry. So, quickly, to recap, the new season starts on Monday, 16th of March. Mew, a new hero for the Mystery faction from the support, relying on the blindness debuff, blindness status effect, is going to be arriving in Dominion. Her relic is going to be arriving day 1 and is purchasable from the adventure shop for the currency you get for defeating the final boss. You can awaken the relic for Mew, and I suggest you do that because it's powerful. Day 1 of the season, if you're quick enough about your adventures, if you want to like fully commit to it. Then you will get an additional relic pass for her if your relic shards are not enough to, upgrade to the level you desire from the adventure shop. You will get a relic pass during the final week of the season, starting 6th of April. Then, Leon's Relic is going to arrive and buff Mystery faction even more. That's going to be available on the second week of the season, 23rd of March, through the Classic Relic Pass. Then, Quality of Life update arriving with the next version of the game. You're going to see both stats for all talismans in the game. And then, yeah, just complete the season. A pretty fun narrative that continues the adventure of Alvanor, Birna, and Maya, sort of, because we get to find out what really happened during that fire and during that cameo of someone's called the Storm Maiden. Is that Mew or is that someone else? That's for you to find out. Join Mew and Somna on their adventures to find out more. And that's about it for the recap. Thanks to everyone who was watching it live, who was watching it during the, after the broadcast, maybe watching the VOD. Always appreciate you guys. Always thank you for keeping me company here, especially on Saturday. Hey, it's pretty lonely in the office. You guys are the only ones keeping me company. Thank you, Gray. Say thank you, Gray, for the moderation in the chat. Terrific job as usual. Always is on me. Always, prevents me from making jokes. Always a serious guy. Can't find a good way to handle him. Any suggestions? Right. I think that's about it. Please enjoy the Spring Storm season coming Monday. For those of you giveaway winners, I will send in your prizes to the in-game mail on Monday as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in Dominion. And bye, as usual. Have a good rest of your day. I forgot where the button is. How do I turn the stream off? I'm still here, Gray. You won't get rid of me that easily. Maybe getting rid of this Galahad will be easy. He will fall over, as he usually does. Oh man,